Begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one's caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On play action, Prescott. And this one too low.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down. Here we go, 46.
4th down, Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive,
and is really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Marr on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
From the 27, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for KC. 69 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mahomes going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
A 1st down carry by Elliott to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take knock this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Elliott. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play here from Dallas. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Mara to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense on balance. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Elliott running right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on second down. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Cowboys make over first down at their own 6-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing here, Prescott. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home, You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Quickly to the air is Burrow. Buying time to his left. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving.
What a fucking throw, dog.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 40 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now first and goal. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their opening drive, that ended with an interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The slot man in motion right. Mixon with a first down carry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here we go. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Hey, bro, my fucking icons went down. I ain't know who the fuck it threw it to.
27-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go now. 2 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Eckler now between the tackles to about the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and 7. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 47 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Chargers 10, Bengals nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you to bigger errors.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
11. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line. You know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. And they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Mixing up the middle. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Gun.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's Burrow. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Good game, famo. Yeah, I wasn't quite locked in at the beginning of it, and you fucking smoked my goddamn boots.
Line of scrimmage, the 37.
Oh yeah, that hurt too. That hurt too.
Up the middle with that hit.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Made the game closer than what it has to be.
Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first.
I'm an agile one running back one day.
2nd and 7. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything.
Huh?
For your right now.
You are, you aren't. Alright. Call me when you get back. Hello?
Hey, Brian. It's Dexter.
Uh-huh.
Just wanted to check with you, see if you received that email.
No, I ain't got it.
Okay, let me just go over the email one more time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak going to start out going to the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here we go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Play action. It's Burrow. Steps away. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From the 41, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11 MC paint. 11 MC paint. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. 4th down, Drew Chrisman on the punt. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 45 on second down, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So they come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. An option handoff here to Dobbins. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he gets this all the way down to the 20. What a return. Almost broke it for 6.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. In motion right here, Boyd. They'll give it to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
11-90.
They go play action with Burrow. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got him on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd and goal, Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 71 yards on the ground here for Dobbins. And a first down coming up.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's got it down to the 28. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Rolling to his left. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Here we go, here we go.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball.
He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So that'll be Burrow and the Bengals for the 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these 2 clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
11 MT, take.
Running left, it's Mixon. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. The analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The sack will be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown. Mark Andrews.
Oh, they just fucked me on that one, dog. Good catch.
And the Ravens have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Bruh, that's some bullshit right there, dog.
And it winds up really paying off as they score.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. That's a pick 6, dog. Well, maybe not with Lamar back there, but at least an attempt at a pick 6. That's crazy.
And that'll do it NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
A 2-yard gain.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Good. 11 MT, hey! 11 MT, hey!
Now Burrow on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And some room to roam now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 108 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson, options out left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this is beginning to border on dominance. Another strong run that picks up a first down. You've got to wonder if the defense coordinator is wondering, do I even go to goal line defense in any situation now to try and slow down this running game?
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd, here's an option play right. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
11. 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Here we go.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Bro, you gotta punt the ball to me, bro. That shit lagged in the middle of the fucking play, dog. You gotta send that back, bro. Bro, you gotta send that fucking back, dog. That shit. Hey, bro, that's horrible there. I don't give a fuck if it's yours or not. The whole box and everything came up, and it comes back, and I throw in a fucking interception. Bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
That's crazy, bro. That you're not even willing to make it fucking right. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And then you just gonna sit here and say, well, it didn't happen on my screen. Bro, that's wild as a bitch.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
That's fucking wild.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the
It didn't even give me a chance, bro. I come back and it's thrown a fucking interception.
Have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's wild.
The Ravens on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Jackson on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
11 Palmer.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
11 90.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on a well-designed play there. That gets them 16 to move the chains. From midfield now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Again, it's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And Burrow going to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Turnover that just got the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one goes for 30 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Taylor now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
11.
To throw, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
What'd you say?
First, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Nah, you flawed, nigga.
Here's Jackson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals
Fucking flawed, nigga.
here at their own 40-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner.
Stop, dog.
As you saw there.
It cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11, Palmer. 11. 11, Mighty.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Yes, sir. That touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And that is going to tie up this ball game.
God damn it, Florida.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. He's at the 30. 10. There are no.
Oh, your game ain't over. Get the ball, bitch. Yeah.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play call to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Burrow on play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that shot.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow, a touchdown run there from a yard out.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offenses.
That's how you drive down, bitch. That's how you fucking do it.
When you see a group score this many
cheating ass nigga.
Complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this.
That's how you drive down, bitch.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
come on, because I know you got to go out. Hello? Hello?
Whew. Jesus Christ. Remember that time I told you about I was down the mountain?
He kept on playing. He was already up a touchdown. Went up another touchdown. Went up another fucking touchdown. I ain't expect to win that game, though. I'll keep it 100. I ain't expect to win that game. I just kept playing. Go ahead and sit.
Truck out.
All right, I'm sitting down there. It's the principle, bro. Like, I don't have a problem losing, bro. If I lose, I lose. But don't take it from me like that.
That's all I could do. I had no phone service, nothing. So, hey, it is what it is. What you telling me, go? You ever in Greenville? I'll take you out.
I doubt it.
Hey, Migo, I'm going to tell you something, man. That motherfucker kicked me there. Nobody know where the fuck he was at.
Man, I sit back here and listen to y'all, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone.
Nyheim Hines on the turn. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Five wide. Alert!
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
12.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
11 MT, take. 12.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals triumph, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on third. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. Here's Allen. Time down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17. Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They run here with Singletary. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. They find some open field here. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 87 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Mixon. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. They run for it with Mixon. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bam. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
11, Thomas.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Mixon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
He was brought down for play line a gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1-1, ready?
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Stop!
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Gets around him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
11. 11 Thomas.
First down. Here's Burrow. Bulldozes past him. Touchdown.
That nigga's a dog.
And the Bengals will extend their lead.
That nigga's a dog. Look at that fucking throw, catch, and run right there.
And it's now 21-7.
That ain't no fucking help, bitch. That's all me.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hey, bruh, you got to stop letting computer tackle and go make some tackles on your own.
Right around the goal line.
You missed it. I hit you with the spin move. Thank you, Madden, because it shouldn't even got that far. It should have been a pick. Instead, you knocked the ball down.
Charles, you're down multiple scores.
Again, you gotta learn to fucking use some shit, bruh. That's what you fucking up, bruh. You gotta use some stuff.
And I'm gonna go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm
Bruh, you gotta fucking catch that bitch, bruh. You can't let goddamn computer do it all.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Cheetah with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other.
Say what?
With 4 interceptions here in the first half and several different guys.
I went and got that myself, though.
Instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
From the 36, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
That was me. I bumped you.
In the final seconds of the first half.
I mean, I bumped you. No cap. Because if you had caught a pick, I was trying to get it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
That's what I'm saying. I threw it. I ran into you. So I could try to get a pass interference if you picked it. And it bumped you off the route.
Kickoff here, 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
I mean, offensive, yeah, you want to call it that.
And ultimately, he stopped.
You gotta learn how to do it, bro.
If he had simply gone down to a knee to 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And he's going to go deep for Beasley. And now here's another.
You ain't finna do it like that, though.
Picked off by Von Bell. First half in the books.
There's probably a little more to it than just fiberglass. They probably put they make a fiberglass piece. Frank got them. Probably even get the heels that sit on top. They kind of go around the speaker. They kind of close up the top, and you kind of mold this shit around it, I think.
Paul Richard.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Just quit and take it from the top, bro. We can't win this one.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting.
How? Hell, that's fine.
You know, speaker box and shit for a living. I'm quite sure he wouldn't mind helping you out. There's a big difference of the car audio and that motorcycle audio. Not very smart. Oh yeah, it does show a big difference on you. But these boys got bikes sound like cars now. Hey, you don't want Dan to do a motherfucking thing for you.
Oh shit, I didn't even know I was talking. Yo! You see that picture? I said, you see that picture I just sent you?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Underway in Buffalo. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Allen going to go to the air right away. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And this is going to be intercepted.
What a goddamn play, Damone.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Bro, you threw it, and I was over there, bro. You had 2 receivers over there. Stop the shits.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside.
You threw that, bro.
You're thinking points, no matter what works. You're thinking kicking the field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is dropped.
I'd rather you not put your fucking hands on the stairs.
For a big play early, but he could not secure it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points.
That's how we want to do.
Defensively.
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Yeah.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Let me glad you didn't throw that. That was a fucking pick.
Football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football.
I was waiting on that.
Rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incomplete.
Like I said, I was waiting on that.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And Davis with it left side.
You was going to throw a pick, bro. Shut up. Shut up. You was going to throw a pick. You was going to throw a pick.
They run with Hines. And he'll have the first down.
You was going to throw a pick. I'm going to beat you with Dallas, bro. When I beat you with Dallas, I don't got to hear you say shit else.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Clearly, I am. Clearly, I am waiting on it.
There he goes left side. 30, 20, 10, 5.
Woohoo! Clearly, I am waiting on it. The funny part is you say, oh, you're waiting on it, ain't you? And guess what I got? A pick six.
Not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit.
They ain't helped me do a damn thing, nigga.
And that certainly changes their early.
Here we go with the fucking help.
One moment,
ain't no fucking help.
now they just have a few moments to
ain't no fucking help. The one that they helped you on, I didn't score off of.
Get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
He didn't, bro. I had two people. I had to do back there.
Adam is in zone, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Bruh, I was Trayvon Diggs myself. I just was trying to get you to slow down.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I was never behind you. I was never behind you.
Again after the pick six.
I was never behind you. I know I'm right, because I was fucking controlling him. I don't need Madden help.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter.
Checkmate. 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 It should have been.
Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Hey, bro, they ran into each other, bro. Checkmate. Huh? No. The difference between me and Sean, it lagged when it did that. It could be a pass interference. Right. Hey, bro, a pass interference is, I'll give it to you. I'll give you that. It should have been a pass interference.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end
DeMarcus Lawrence, man. Stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
Oh!
Hit as he throws there.
Not with all that pressure, you can't.
Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down.
I just blitzed you from the slot, bro.
Just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
To throw, it's Allen.
We'll take that.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one into the end zone. And
Just go ahead and quit. Take it from the top again. Just go ahead and quit. We'll take it from the top again.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
And I beat you with Dallas, nigga. You know, that just made my fucking day. That just made my day. That just made my day. I just beat you with Dallas. I'll take it.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he
I'll take it. I don't give a fuck if you down 21 or not. You need to run the football and reestablish yourself. That's where you should start.
They find themselves in a good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Getting the football to Davis.
You missed your tight end wide open because I was cheating.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Allen.
Let me get that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And
I don't. Oh, you definitely not gonna beat me with them niggas. He can't. I don't disagree. What color you got on? Oh, boy. If I beat the shit out you on this one, boy. I thought you was at work today. My truck was down there. I could have got my damn gun today.
it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Well, no slow start here.
Showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark.
Thank God you threw that late.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this with Singletary.
Kick your field goal before you not score at all.
As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Allen gonna go on 4th down.
Yeah.
Offside caught by Diggs. Touchdown Bills. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly-by-the-seat-of-your-pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious drive momentum. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
What? Oh, because you got to do it with the right timing.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25.
Yeah, you got to do that with the right time. Oh, no, I don't know. Definitely don't know the button you got to press to tell you.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh, my
God. It's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to call catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. On fourth down, Watson.
God damn, who did he throw to?
Incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratch.
Oh, I ain't tripping. I just said, who did he throw to? I'm not crying.
Take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Allen to throw it. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen.
Oh my God. 3 people in that area.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start by running the option to the right. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen going to keep it again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
56, 56.
And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bills. First down.
Slot man moves right.
8-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Allen off the play fake. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Right side, Davis. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give running right is Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Up the middle, it's Chubb. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Watson. And this one is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
To the air yet again, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got some space here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. To throw is Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In a friendly bounce there, they will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Back to throw, Watson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Pharaoh Brown, 36 yards. And the Browns get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
King York kicking off for the Browns.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And this is good from 57 yards out.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
That's what I'm talking about.
After the break.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what I did. I do it all the time. I take the gamble. I'm gonna get a pass interference. I'm gonna get me a pick. One of the two.
They trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The return from his end zone is Grant.
Say what? I mean, hey, bro, listen. Hey, listen. I do it all the time, bro. That ain't nothing new. I do that all the time.
They're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
Man, that helped me. I was down 17-0.
Equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance,
you kick the ball.
in the air.
You kick the ball and you made it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson steps away to his left. Oh, he dropped.
You kick the ball and how you upset?
He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this
Oh,
game.
now that I can't cut. Maybe the direction, but I ain't never seen a meter not shown.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Completes it right side.
I ain't never seen a meter gone before. That would be new to me.
Get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb.
I can't argue with you on that, man. If that happened, I've never seen that happen before.
Gains 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player.
Especially on those points. That's me.
He's going to dump this off to his running back Hunt. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert it there on 3rd and 1. A couple of first downs on the drive already.
Who else underrated you be listening to, D. Wilson? I be trying to find.
Out of the gun, Watson.
I be trying to find new people to check out and stuff. I be rolling this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, D. Wilson. I'll listen to damn near anybody if the music good. I don't care about what you did in the streets, what you did. As long as the music good, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what you done did. I'm gonna tell you somebody else I've been rocking real heavy that's kind of underrated in my eyes. Slim Thug. Mother got a lot of new shit out. He got a lot of new shit out, dude. Yeah, I just got his new album. Yeah, that shit.
I fucking cocked that bitch.
I like him. And, you know, like I said, I've been rocking that Larry June shit. Oh, shit, I fuck with Slim Thug. I've been fucking with him for a while. They said that motherfucker so goddamn big in Texas, they don't gotta make music from nowhere else. He got that money down there in Texas.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. 9th play of the drive. Now
I guess.
3rd and a country mile. Now it's Watson.
Fucking Von Miller, man.
Once again. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on the clock for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line.
You reached the voicemail of Daniel's Performance Enhancement. We appreciate your inquiry. If you leave your name, number, and a brief message, we will...
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, man, I miss my nigga Bill, man. God, I miss my nigga Bill.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line. Gain of 6. Got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And he takes a shot on the release.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he won't get close. They'll go on 4th and 3. So they're going for it.
He ain't finna do that, though. He ain't finna do that, though. He ain't finna do that, though.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field.
Double step. Was waiting for him. Oh, yeah, that's 6. Tie ball game. Took me a little while, but I'm back on that Rick Pat. I don't give a fuck. You was winning and now you're tied. I ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck you was doing, something, nigga. You done lost 2 games. What do you have time to play around at? You working on your 3rd loss of the day. It's time for you to lock in. Or you gonna fuck around and catch you another shaft. Emphasis on another.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Flushed out right.
Oh, yeah. Too much pressure. Pressure bush plates. Yeah, it's kind of like a goal. It's definitely a goal. Oh, that is a great route. I thought he was on the other side. I didn't find him before pre-snap like I was supposed to, and he caught me slipping. I've been doubling that nigga the whole game. Been doubling that nigga the whole game. Oh yeah, you ain't going to him. You can find somebody else to throw it to, but you're not going to him. Let him out.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after after this. This is the
And he's still gonna get double.
And it's on EA Sports.
That's all right. That's between you and him.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
You can do what you want to do. Look, ain't gonna cut it though.
They go right back to Singletary. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But he ain't still right.
Guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that?
And you clearly should take your own advice. You clearly should take your own advice.
Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
Oh, damn. He fucking slipped on me again.
Inside the 20, and he gets this one inside the 15. Just a
Fucking slipped on me again.
big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Definitely smoked him.
Partner, it'll tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
It's a counter.
And they'll let the quarterback
Oh, I missed him trying to hit Stickle.
take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I tried to hit Stickle and he got me.
11 yards out. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
You ain't won yet, homeboy.
Point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
What's your name, nigga?
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Oh, yeah.
A dangerous return.
And just like that, that's soft.
He's at the 40.
Just like that, that's soft.
And he'll
Ooh, 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 ooh.
away.
Just like that.
Cleveland.
And get your ass back on offense and make it happen.
Kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Oh, shit.
Still going past the 30. And it'll be an
Oh, shit.
all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Fuck.
Me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you
Fuck,
give
man.
yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Allen on third.
Oh, they just fucked me. Oh, they fucked me on that one.
Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off
Oh,
this
man.
getting down to
Damn.
the stop. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA.
I thought I had me a pick.
Could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and
Hey, I didn't say a word, dog.
they run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a
Fuck.
Devin
You know, honestly, I thought you would just flip sides. I was looking for the little zig route. Damn. I'm cool with that. I got I got one timeout and a whole minute 57. I'm cool. Oh, that's a lot of time.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. Oh, good looking return.
Oh, not two in a row. Not two in a row. 2 in a row. Oh, wait. Yes, sir.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
To go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance.
I know, but you got the fucking ball.
Selfish. You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Hey, you got to get there, though, cuz.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
You almost did it.
Dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of it.
As much time as possible.
Most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On second down, right back to Hines. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Allen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Punt that bitch, my nigga. Punt that bitch, my nigga. 3 points will go a long ways right here, fellas.
For the second time.
Let's go, Grant.
Returnable for Grant. Very good return.
Oh, yeah. 27 seconds.
And the Browns will take over.
And I'm at the 42. I know I got some work to do.
They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable.
What was you saying?
That'll dictate what they do on offense.
You were saying something slick.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Vaughn, he needs you, big baby.
Now Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went with a bigger shot, went for it all on that one.
I ain't even gonna lie. I really don't want to kick a field goal from here.
After the incompletion on first,
I'll just keep it 100.
2nd and 10.
Because I don't feel like I can make it.
Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. We've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime.
I didn't feel like I could make the field goal, dog. If I had waited any longer, that would have been a pick. I ain't had no choice. God damn. Last time I picked fucking Wish and Jig and he got the ball. Tails, this time I picked heads. Oh, I got the ball.
So
you did it on purpose?
We're going to get possession first here in overtime as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Fucking Grant is the king.
An amazing return. Wins
Oh, now if I didn't what, you was gonna go down and kick you a what? Bitch, you got this go use 7. You got this go 7, motherfucker. Oh, you gonna use a shaft.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Hey, look, bro. I ain't got time to hear all that shit. Go get you 7 or take this shot.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast.
Whew. Boy.
Make it. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
First throw of overtime for Allen. And he'll just give
down to 2 plays. You better get your 2 best plays that you got out there, cuz. And we finna double this nigga.
Allen now looks to throw.
Oh my God, what a throw. Fuck.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Bro, that's some bullshit, bro. They made me fucking go all the way back on the other side of the field.
Down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him.
Oh, you still fucked up.
It's first and goal.
Damn.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's a 5-yard
Oh, with 2? I suggest you do the same thing. I suggest you do the same thing, because if I get the ball and I score, that's it. You don't get another opportunity. Yeah, you don't get another chance. Yeah, that's why I went for 2. You don't get another chance.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Look, I know the should be on the guys that brought the ball back a long way, but I'm just wondering about the guys covering.
Oh, yeah, I can kick a field goal. This is over.
They've got to be looking at each other and saying, at what point are we going to find a way to stop these guys?
And they'll get this down.
Damn, he got off that.
47-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's.
I mean, you already had your opportunity, bro. You had it.
7 on first, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the back.
Both teams had the ball already. What more do you want?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down.
They do that in the playoffs, homeboy, not in the regular season.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Let's go, Coop.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. All right, well, they didn't keep it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it. You get another chance.
No, sir.
Give yourself
No, sir.
that option. Give yourself that
No, sir.
Well, the entire game
That's called ball game.
kick from Cade York. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime.
Shaft inserted.
To split the uprights. And the Browns are going to win the football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Fuck you, that girl you walk on, nigga.
What, you want another one? I ain't got shit to do.
I'm not the next. Yeah.
You should be. That's 3 straight. You should be.
That was bullshit.
Bro, you was up 17-0, bro. What is there to talk about?
I cut the gas off.
Whose fault is that?
But if I would have known the rule, you know what I'm saying, I would have went for 2.
Nah, fuck that. I just told you what happened to Sean. I just told you.
I thought you just went for 2 just to go ahead and end the game.
I did.
Right. I didn't know that you didn't get another possession.
I went for 2 because I didn't want him to score on the next possession.
Right. I didn't know that.
Mutual.
NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story.
Got some pass interference, boy. They just gave you one.
From my viewpoint, coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take 11.
Burrow on play action.
Oh my God, I dropped it. Damn.
Will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular
I
culture,
fucking
this is
dropped
going to
it.
leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement, because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And he's going to be brought down.
It's a whole lot of white jerseys back there, guys. A lot of
I imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Get out, man, everybody.
Right, finding his target, and he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
56, 56. What's that?
After the sack on 1st down, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Gabriel Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 79 yards. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.